So I guess what I'm going to do is I don't know why I get this mirror here, but it's kind of cool, huh? Look at that. Oh, see? Yeah. No, I mean, shit. Get a video of me. Like, double video. There we go. I got like a double video, although it's a little bit bright there. And this mirror's got fucking, who knows what kind of cootie juice on it or something. Let's see if I can clean that cootie juice off, or if you want to call it uh, butternut squash. All right. This is too bright, man. These lights are too bright. Okay, so what I'm going to do today, and this is wasting time. I'm wasting time. So I'm going to cut my face here. I don't know why I got the mirror. I fucking don't know why I got that mirror there. All right, but I'm going to cut my face. I got a bump here. It's just it's like I don't know, fatty deposit. I don't know if it's a fatty deposit or what. I've had it. It's just kind of big and it's not too tall. It's just, I burned it about 7 times, got it down. But the bump, I mean, the scar is there. So it makes the bump almost look like it's bigger than it is. So I really almost don't need to do this because there is a big scar here from burning it. But now, I just feel like, and then I cut it like last week about 3 times with a different razor. And yeah, the goal is just to kind of like open it up and see if I can find anything in there. But I mean, I'm almost tempted not to do it because I really don't see it that bad. And it's like, the last time I cut it open, it seemed to bring it down in size. If it was looking a little bigger, it seems like it's smaller now. So this is what I do when I'm fucking seeing shit on my body. I'll cut shit right out of it, right? So I ain't trying to get all bold and crazy and maybe build a little suspense because, obviously if you're fucking cutting yourself, right? And there's a camera. If you're fucking cutting yourself, it's kind of cool. So let's see. Trying to get some blood to come out. I don't even know how deep I got there. Okay, here comes the blood. It wasn't super deep this time. I just want to kind of superficially hit it. And I did hit some tendons that were tough, even with this sharp razor. So I'm going to have to go a little deeper probably. And blow my cheek up so that it'll cut the tendon, or, not the tendons, but the fictitious flesh. No, I'm just kidding. That wasn't a word, I know. It was a dumb pick too. Like if you're to make up a word, that was a really dumb pick. I usually make up really good ones, but I'm on camera talking, flapping my lips, and I'll probably end up cutting it out. All right? Of the video, get it? All right, let's get this motherfucker straight now. Gotta make sure I have that razor completely straight, or else it's cutting it like you're cutting, and you're actually it's in this direction as you're cutting straight. That's not good. It won't cut as deep. Okay, that was pretty good. I heard some good tendons cut there. Not tendons, but I'm trying to think of the word. I don't know. There was a word I had in mind, and now it's not there. So, and flesh came second. I was going to say obsidious flesh. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if that meant anything. Obsidious? That's not a word. Is that a word? Because I'm not being funny right now. But anyway, yeah, it's absurdious. No, I'm just kidding. we're just fucking with it right now, seeing if I can get it to drain. If there's anything in there that would drain, because the last time I cut it, it did seem like something did happen there. All right, now let's get a little wash on it. Alcohol wash. Okay. Wow, it's starting to bleed a little better. It's hard to get it off. Doesn't really. My blood usually doesn't bleed much. Like it's super slow. But if you hit the right vein, it's going to bleed fast. I mean, that's how it works. You might have slow bleeds most of the time, but if you have the wrong vein, the wrong vascular system cut there, you're going to bleed like anyone else fast. Thick blood or not. And mine ain't the unhealthy thick blood either. I got a slow heartbeat. I'm like a monk. When I was on meth years ago, obviously that's not the case. But nowadays, no, I train my heart. I've always trained myself to be able to, when not on something like that, to modify my everything. As long as you're not on something that's going to fuck it up, you can do it. You can almost surpass normal everyday health benefits from just whatever normal consumers do to fucking try to get their shit fixed. I will do shit to myself, and I will fix shit to myself. I will not have to go to a hospital. I have a lot of new thoughts these days about going to doctors, which is I don't even want to even go, period, for anything, to a fucking doctor. So my mindset is that's absurd. Are you fucking kidding? We're like metaphysical beings. There's no way you're going to let your health go bad. You just have this super positive attitude, guys, and it will help your workouts too. Now, right now, I'm kind of lazy. Not lazy. I just had to take some rest. My body has been doing this for 4+ years. And I just decided in this motel, since I've been in the motel, such a cut back workout routine, but it still feels good. Like I'm doing everything I need to do. And all that, it's just a slower pace, and which is fine. In a way, it's not, because my body likes doing shit most of the day, because then you don't get pain. All your osteoarthritis disappears if you're consistently busy. But if you cut it out and slow it down, you'll start to feel more aches and pains, and you'll go, what? I'm not even working out as much. Well, that's because, it's obvious, that's the reason. That's the only reason. So the more you work out, the better you are. That's the bottom line. But when you want to rest, you have that potential to do so for no, there's nothing that's going to cause a backslide because your metabolism's good. Absolutely. Fucking, you've made it. If you got your metabolism fully balanced, though, that means it's balanced all through your body. I'm just talking about some health shit right now while I'm doing this. But most people are just told to increase their metabolism, and that's it. But the truth is your metabolism can be fast in different areas. Your fucking metabolism can get used to being fast in your arms and nowhere else. So what happens is your metabolism will get, detached from what it's supposed to do, which is to be even all through your body. And that's how you get in better shape, number one. At least the metabolism has to be corrected. It doesn't need to just be repaired to what you think is now a better metabolism and you lost weight. No, or whatever you're trying to do, build muscle, get leaner. No, your metabolism has to be evenly balanced throughout your entire body. You won't hear any doctors talk about that. I'm the one telling you, though. And that's why when you see advanced, UFO abductees, when they are, what I mean is they get abducted and the motherfucking aliens are in like super good shape. The reason why is because they know all that shit. They know how to correct every angle of physical health. Now, some of the aliens actually have what I call a synthetic, kind of like, I just call it plastic humans, where their biology is augmented out of whack to the point where nothing matters about our biology but they have similarities. They just don't at all in any way, shape, or form match ours. They're almost like plastic fucking humans, and they got those too. So I mean, they got biological. They got pretty much, if you want to call it, robots, but they don't talk about their robots helping them because their robots, they barely use them. They do everything they do is they don't even need robots. They don't need robots. So like if you see an advanced civilization with robots, the chances are they're just about to figure out they don't need them. Once they start learning all the metaphysical connections to the metaphysical computer, and that's an extraterrestrial higher being, then they fucking can do all kinds of shit without robots. How about that? So, if everyone thinks the whole future is based on robots, no, those extraterrestrials do not need them. They can use them, and they have utilized them, but they're just basically like disposable lighters, and they barely fucking, they're not into it, is the way to put it. They can do whatever they want. They can fucking restructure, transmutate rather, into something that looks human. And so, like, why would they even need robots if they want to conduct any kind of thing where they can do it? They can produce their own materials out of substrate that don't even seem possible. I mean, not like Star Trek necessarily, but similar, very similar. They can just produce shit. Like their factory is in a metaphysical plane of existence. You can't even see it. So that's why their UFOs can disappear, transmutate in shape, and some of them that are just running on everyday whatever, some lower extraterrestrial vehicles, if you want to call them that, UFOs, they kind of like have a fuzz around them. And then other kinds of UFOs may not have any fuzz around them because they have a different technology. There's so many different kinds. There's UFOs with 12, 15 different kinds of operational, functioning, physical, different engines on the UFO itself. So like one engine fails, they got another engine. I mean, a different kind altogether. I mean, that's how vast their shit is, to the point where, they can just intermix various propulsion units all at once. And you're wondering, where are they? They don't have room in the motherfucking UFO, right? Check this out. I might as well talk this shit, guys. I might as well. And go into 15 minutes. I don't even know where I was at right there, but I'm just trying to get the blood to coagulate here. And so, by the way, the UFOs, this is what I was going to say. Their engines are on the mothership. And there's like 12 different kinds. But the reason why they crash, the UFOs occasionally, you hear about UFO crashes, those are the fucking extraterrestrials that used to be terraformers that got fired and let loose out here because they had nowhere to bring them. They failed their contract and they don't give them a free ride home. I always like to explain this shit to people who I am. I believe I'm living several lives at once. And this is just a teeny one I'm conscious of and aware of, but there's other ones that go on I'm not currently fully aware of, obviously, but I can tap them because I'm a warlock. I use metaphysical shit, and I can probably do it on poker, but I'm also at a point in my life where I got to be careful because, I can't show off too much as a warlock. So I probably just purposely choose not to do certain things, and also it's illegal because I follow orders from other warlocks. And they're not violent. They're all about growth and prosperity. They're not, like running around like praising God or nothing. Because guess what? They came from another dimension. I mean, their origination is from another dimension. This is a small vacuum location, this universe to them. I mean, it's small as fuck. So where they came from was probably just so fucking massive. And this is just like extra space for them in here. They have to obviously morph into different physics when they use beings over here in this universe to conduct any of their, whatever you want to call it, construction and stuff like that. Well, anyway, the video's almost over. And yeah, I got my fucking, I'm going to cut it again probably. But for now, I'm going to wash it off a little better and we're good.